How you doing, guys? It's Larry from Tattooed Food. Just wanted to bring you another video today. A little something different. Tea. Not the letter T, the beverage tea. Herbal tea, or however anybody likes to call it. It's non-coffee. So, tea. What we have here is I have 3 different herbs that I use for making teas. Now, I was going to make my own line of herbal teas, but I decided against it and just wanted to show you guys pretty much what this is about and how simple it really is. There's a company called mountainroseherbs.com where you could buy everything from. When I mean everything, I mean everything. We're talking loose teas, like what you see right here, the 3 that I have here, plus many more. Combinations of teas that they already make, which you could enjoy for yourself, and all the accessories that you need to make tea, whether it's tea bags, quick disposable stuff, or strainers, teapots, whatever you think of, they pretty much have. And other things too, soaps and balms and salves and all that fun stuff. But anyway, what I have here in front of me is the 3 most used herbs that I use for tea. This side right here, we have peppermint. Yeah, exactly. What is it? Peppermint. Very minty flavor, minty scent to it, so it kind of opens up the airways and everything. Here's lemon. This is a lemon mix of a whole bunch of different dried lemon herbs and also the skin of a lemon and everything, all mixed into one and dried out. Again, very lemony and citrus. This one is called Yerba Mate. It's from South America and brewed individually, very bitter. Well, if it's brewed too long, it could be incredibly bitter and not really pleasing to the palate. Although, this has caffeine in it, these 2 don't. So as a coffee alternative, this might be a good idea. But, like I said, if it's brewed too much, it could be bitter and not the greatest tasting. But if you mix this with these 2, you got yourself a kick-ass tea going. Now, I use a teaspoon of this mixture, peppermint, lemon, and yerba mate, for a morning, I don't want to say pick-me-up after my coffee, but it's kind of like an energy drink after I drink my coffee. You mix all this stuff together, you could easily put it into a tea bag, which, by the way, that company, Mountain Rose Herbs, which I will put a link in the description for, sells these individual bags that you could fill with whatever you want. Whether it's only peppermint, whether it's only lemon, or whether it's yerba mate, or the combination of, you could stuff it in here. Then you just take an iron, a regular iron that you use to iron clothes, and you seal it. And then you have yourself a tea bag that's not going to open and tea leaves are going to go everywhere and end up in your drink. So you could do that. I usually put these 3 together, put them into tea bags, and then throw them into a pitcher of ice cold water. About 20 ounces of water takes about 2 tea bags, and then I let it sit for a few hours. What ends up happening is, just like steeping a hot cup of tea, I'm now making cold brew, or in a sense, I'm making iced tea. Literally, I'm making iced tea. And I have that on a hot day, like right now in New York, it's 85, 90 degrees. It's hot. Now I would take this out and I would drink this. It's a little bit of caffeinated, so it's going to give me a little bit of pick-me-up, but it's peppermint, so it has that little minty flavor. It's lemon, so it has that little citrus flavor, and it just keeps me going, right? And it happens to be quite refreshing. Now, you could do this with anything. I also have another mix that I make where I take the lemon and the peppermint, but I mix it with chamomile instead of yerba mate. And what that does is, that's more of a sedative. That's for nighttime. That's what I take before I go to sleep if I'm having trouble sleeping, or if I just had a rough day. That's the thing I want to have. So I'm going to have that at night. It's going to calm me down. It's going to make me feel a little bit more, centered, and I'm going to be able to go to sleep fairly easy without having to, toss and turn and all that other stuff. Some people are sensitive to chamomile because it is a ragweed, so if you have a ragweed allergy, not the best thing for you. But other people can't take chamomile simply because they can't handle the taste. It's a little odd. So if you're good with it, go for it. Chamomile, peppermint, lemon tea off of Mountain Rose Herbs. Great nighttime little drink to have. Tea, iced tea, or whichever way you want to have it, it'll work. But teas have been around for centuries. They've been around for, I'm going to say a millennia, because the Chinese have been doing herbs and herbal teas for God knows how long, and, being of Asian descent, I should kind of know that. I should do a video on the tea set that I got when I was in Taiwan. Amazing. Not just a made in Taiwan, but an authentic, hand-delivered from a Taiwanese to me. It was fantastic. Great trip, by the way. If you have a chance, go over there. But they've been doing it for years. There's a ton of research on herbal medicine. There's a whole course on Chinese herbal medicine. Teas are part of that. You could brew these down so much you get a tincture. You could get a solid or a balm from it. Just from these plants, these dried leaves can give you so much stuff. It's absolutely amazing. So, listen, don't knock herbal teas when somebody talks about it. Don't say, "Oh, that's not manly enough." I'm like, seriously, dude? I'm a tattooed 210-pound, incessive weightlifter who drinks herbal tea. Why? Because it's good for you, and it actually makes you feel good. All right? Oh, by the way, for you weightlifters, yerba mate has a ton of amino acids in it. So having that kind of helps boost your amino acid intake, if you're wondering. But anyway, herbal teas, no joke, great thing to have. And when you get a chance, stop by Mountain Rose Herbs. They're some of the cheapest stuff around. Some of them is organically grown. It's, I believe, in Oregon, in the United States. So, but they import, like the green tea comes from Japan. It's just the way it is, and happens to be quite good, actually, because I have that too. But there's no joke. I mean, this stuff is really serious, really good to go. Get yourself some tea bags. If you have an iron, you could just make your own damn tea bags and have yourself a great time. Until next time, you guys have yourself a great day. And this is Tattooed Food.